In this video, we will discuss about Class B power amplifier. A Class B power amplifier is the amplifier which conducts only for half cycle of the input signal. It conducts either positive half cycle or negative half cycle of the input signal. It means conduction angle of Class B amplifier is 180 degree. So to amplify complete cycle of the input signal, we need two Class B amplifier in push-pull arrangement. One amplifier will amplify positive half cycle and second amplifier is used to amplify the negative half cycle of the input signal. So to amplify the input signal using Class B power amplifier, we need two Class B amplifier connected in push-pull configuration. This figure shows Class B push-pull amplifier. In Class B push-pull amplifier, two transistors have been used. QN is the NPN transistor and QP is the PNP transistor. Both the transistors are biased in such way, in the absence of input signal, both the transistors will work in cutoff region, and when input signal is present, then one of the two transistors will conduct. In push-pull arrangement, one transistor conducts for positive half cycle of the input signal and another transistor conducts for negative half cycle of the input signal. Consider the situation when input signal Vi is 0. In this case, N region of QN is the NPN transistor. N region collector of QN is at positive voltage and P region base is at 0 voltage. Means N region is at higher voltage level than P region. So collector base junction will be reverse biased condition, and emitter, which is N region, is connected to the ground through resistance RL, and base P region is at 0 voltage. So emitter and base both are at 0 voltage, so emitter base junction will also be in reverse biased condition. So in NPN transistor, both the junctions will be in reverse biased condition, so QN will work in cutoff region. In QP is the PNP transistor. Emitter is made by P region, it is at 0 voltage. P region is connected to the ground through this resistance RL, and base is at 0 voltage. P region is at ground potential and base, which is N region, is also at ground potential. So emitter base junction of QP is in reverse biased condition, and here collector, which is made by P region, is at the negative voltage, and base N region base is at 0 voltage. So in this case, N region is at higher voltage than P region, so collector base junction will also in reverse biased condition. So in QP PNP transistor, emitter base junction and collector base junction both are in reverse biased condition. So QP will also work in cutoff region. It means in the absence of the input signal, both the transistor will work in cutoff region, so no current will flow to the output. No current will flow in the load resistance RL. Now consider the positive half cycle of the input signal, and input signal exceeds 0.5 volt. In this case, QN NPN transistor, collector N region is at plus VCC voltage level, and P region base is at positive voltage which is greater than 0.5 volt but less than plus VCC power supply level. So in this case, P region is at lower voltage than N region collector, so collector base junction will be in reverse biased condition. Here in the emitter base junction, emitter is connected to the ground through RL, and base is at the positive level which is greater than 0.5 volt. Base is P region and emitter is N region. So since base is at higher voltage, P region is at higher voltage than emitter N region, so emitter base junction is in forward biased condition. For QN, collector base junction in reverse bias and emitter base junction in forward bias, so QN will work in the active region and a current will flow through load resistance RL. Consider the working of QP in the positive half cycle and voltage exceeds 0.5 volt. Here P region of QP, P region means emitter. Emitter is connected to the ground level through RL, and base, which is N region, is at positive level and greater than 0.5 volt. Emitter is at 0 voltage, P region, and N region is at 0.5 volt or above. So emitter base junction of QP will be reverse biased condition because N region is at higher voltage level than P region, and in collector base junction, collector made by P region is at minus VCC level and base made by N region is at positive level greater than 0.5 volt. So since N region is at higher voltage than P region in collector base junction, so collector base junction of QP will also be in reverse biased condition. Hence, during the positive half cycle, the transistor QP will work in cutoff region. The current supplied to the load is only due to the transistor QN. So QN will work as a source in the positive half cycle and it will supply the load current. Now consider the negative half cycle of the input signal. In this case, QN NPN transistor will work in the cutoff region and QP PNP transistor will work in active region because emitter, which is made by P region, is at ground potential because it is connected to the ground through RL, and N region base is connected to the input which is negative. In this case, N region base is at lower voltage than P region emitter, so emitter base junction will be in forward bias condition. N region base is negative and P region collector is connected to the negative power supply. Since P region is more negative than N region, hence collector base junction will be reverse biased condition. Due to this, QP will work in the active region because emitter base junction is in forward biased and collector base junction in reverse biased. Now in this case, current will flow in the opposite direction of IL, which is indicated in the figure. In this case, current will be in opposite direction of IL. In this way, during the positive half cycle, the current conduction take place by Qn in the direction of IL, and during the negative half cycle, the current conduction will take by transistor QP in the reverse direction of IL. In class B amplifier, when input signal is 0, then transistor works in cutoff region. No current conduction take place when input signal is 0. Means in the absence of input signal, power dissipation is minimum. This is the reason efficiency of class B amplifier is high, and it is about 78.5% maximum. This figure shows the transfer characteristics of class B amplifier. From this transfer characteristics, it is clear that when input signal is below 0.5 volt, either in positive direction or in negative direction, when input signal is less than 0.5 volt, there is no output. For input signal less than 0.5 volt, we will not get output. This will create unpleasant sound if class B amplifier is used for audio amplification in push-pull configuration. This is known as crossover distortion. When input signal crosses the zero level and the magnitude of input signal is less than 0.5 volt, we will not get output. It will create unpleasant sound if we use this as audio amplifier. And when input signal is greater than 0.5 volt in positive direction, the output increases linearly, and we will get a constant output when input signal becomes VCC minus VCE n saturation plus VBE n, and maximum value of the output voltage in positive direction, in positive cycle, will be VCC minus VCE saturation. Similarly, in the negative direction, in the negative half cycle, when input signal becomes more negative than 0.5 volt, the output increases linearly, and we will get a constant output equal to minus VCC plus BEC saturation